Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and today I'm taking a look at another Star Wars Doorables set. This time it is the Dark Side set. This is another set that my wife picked up for me for my birthday back in November. So again, it's been sitting under my desk waiting to get reviewed, and today's that day that I'm reviewing it. So really excited about this one. Every set of Doorables I have loved so far that I've opened. The only one that I had a little bit of an issue with was that the the light side versus dark side one, the 2-pack, because you couldn't really take advantage of the way the base lit up unless it was kept in the package. So that's the one I kept in the package. But the other box set, the Ewok Village one, I opened up. We're gonna open this one up as well. Although this one, compared to the packaging on the other one, this one feels like premium. Like that's like Apple quality boxes there. So let's take a look at the packaging. There's the front of the package, and look at that reflection. You can see like Qui-Gon on the other side of my desk watching me do this review. My monitor there, my computer. So reflective material for the package, shaped like the Death Star. Star Wars Doorables Dark Side set, and you got Count Dooku, you got Darth Vader and Darth Maul on the front of the packaging there. Nothing on the side, so that's a side, which is to be expected. It's round. Says the Star Wars Doorables Dark Side at the front there, and then on the back side, Star Wars Doorables. You got 8 of them to collect, and there are the 8 exclusive Doorables that you get in this set. So you got Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Maul, Count Dooku, General Grievous, Kylo Ren, Reva, the Third Sister, and Grand Admiral Thrawn. Which, okay, so they called it Dark Side. I was expecting more Dark Side characters like Sith. So, like, I understand why Reva is there. I understand why Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is there. General Grievous and Thrawn could have been left out, and you could have included, I don't know, who could you have included? You could have included, like, maybe a Darth Revan, possibly, unless they're just sticking to canon stuff. But there's other Dark Side users. You could have even included a Balin Skull, which would have been crazy to have in here. Dark Side user. Shin Hati, you could have had in here. Any of the numerous Inquisitors, you could have had the Grand Inquisitor would have been a good option to have in here. But don't get me wrong, I do like the look of these characters. I love each of these characters, but to label the set Dark Side and have Grand Admiral Thrawn and General Grievous in here doesn't make a lot of sense. But let's open the packaging and take a closer look at these figures. Alright, so there's a case. How does this thing open now? I'm assuming it just folds open? Yeah, there we go. So that just folds open. So I do like the case. Better presentation. I gotta say, better presentation than the Ewok set. So again, you get a little pamphlet showing you which characters you get in the case, which is cool. You know, they're no mystery. So with the Ewok set, they were packaged as a mystery, but this one you have all of them. Nice presentation. It looks cool though. It looks cool. Nice presentation. So you could have this on your shelf. And like I said, this is like solid cardboard. Like you could probably stand on this thing and you wouldn't damage it. So I might keep the packaging. I don't know. We'll see. But let's take a look at the figures up one by one, because they do have them in order again, like they had on the back of the box. So you got you got Darth Vader, you got Emperor Palpatine, Darth Maul, Count Dooku, you got General Grievous, Kylo Ren, Reva, and Grand Admiral Thrawn there. So let's take them out one by one and take a look at them. If we can get them out. Alright, so there's Darth Vader. Again, the glitter eyes for the lenses, which is cool. And sculpt-wise, very cool. Very nicely sculpted. I really do like these guys. They are freaking adorable. But these ones, like, because they're dark side users, they still look badass. Even though they are adorable looking, they're badass looking as well. So, like, look at, like, can you be menacing and adorable at the same time? I think so. Up next, we got Emperor Palpatine, and again, like, menacing and adorable. I don't know how they pulled it off, but Doorables, they pulled it off. Very cool sculpt. They did some nice detailing on the face. Like, the sculpt on the face isn't, they don't have the sculpt on the face, but they do have the painted details on the face, which look very cool. And then again, you got some glitter in the eyes there, especially like around the pupil area and the coloring on the eyes there, which is cool. So that they do a nice job on the eyes. I really like that. Helps to sell that adorable feature of these little figures. Next up, we have Darth Maul, and Darth Maul might be my favorite character. Unfortunately, I don't know. He's holding a staff, and he's got a lightsaber hilt. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the blade. I think if he had the blade coming from the lightsaber, that would have been a lot cooler. But I think he still might be my favorite right now. And the Sith eyes turned out really well with that glitter, the glitter around the yellow and the red there. I think that turned out really, really well with the use of the trademark, well, not trademark, I guess the iconic, adorable glitter eyes now that they're doing. So that worked out really well in the case of Darth Maul. I like that a lot. Next up, we have Count Dooku, and he looks awesome too. I don't know, he might be my second favorite character. He looks great. Adorable, but like menacing still at the same time. He's got his lightsaber blade out. He's got the hand out using the Force. Very, very cool figure. Next up, we have General Grievous, and again, the only thing this one's lacking is a lightsaber in each hand, a blue and a green lightsaber in each hand. That would have been cool. He's still pretty adorable, but I think this one might be my least favorite character. I like how they did the eyes, though, with his eyes looking up, so you can kind of see like some pink of like the flesh in underneath his helmet, underneath his mask there. But yeah, a couple lightsabers, like one in each hand, would have been cool, and that would have made him that much more epic. Next up, we have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and this one is very cool. I do like this one. They did do the glitter on the visor, but it doesn't show up as well as some of the others. But I do like the detailing on the mask, like the red paint for the cracks there. And again, like the sculpts for something this tiny, the sculpts are really well done. Next up, we have everyone's favorite Inquisitor, the third sister, Reva, and they did a really good job, especially the sculpt work on the hair. Again, for something as small, the sculpt work on the hair is really well done. She is holding her lightsaber with the blade out, which is cool. It doesn't, like, they didn't put too much detail into the hilt. Like, you can kind of see they sculpted the half circle for the for her hilt there, how she's got a half circle for the Inquisitor lightsaber there. So they did sculpt it. They didn't paint it a different color, which is understandable because it is so tiny, but they did paint tiny little details on her chest there. So they could have done the hilt with the right paint color. But eyes, again, those glitter eyes are something that helps sell these as super adorable figures again. And then last but not least, we have Grand Admiral Thrawn there, and he's looking very cool, very menacing with those red eyes, but the glitter, again, helps sell the adorable part of these figures. And he's holding his Salamari, I think is how you pronounce it, the creature that he usually has on his shoulders in the comics. I can't remember if he had it on his shoulders in Rebels. I don't think he did, but he had like a sculpt in the background. But very cool looking figure. I think Thrawn. I think my favorites are the Thrawn, the Count Dooku, and the Darth Maul. Unfortunately, the Darth Maul doesn't have the blade. I think that's a missed opportunity there for not having the blade with Darth Maul there. But all in all, a great set. These Doorables are super great. They're adorable. These ones look menacing at the same time, which is awesome how they did that. And yeah, I'm gonna collect some more of these things. There's some prequel ones I want to get. There's definitely some prequel ones that I want to get that I've seen. So I will be collecting more of these, and they're great because they're so small. They're gonna fit on my shelf. Fantastic. They're gonna fit in front of all the big stuff. Which, like I said, space is a commodity around here in the collection room. So they're gonna fit great on the shelf. No problem at all. But let me know what you think of this set, the Dark Side set. Which character was your favorite? Have you gotten this set? And do you collect the Doorables at all? Let me know down in the comments, and then click over here to watch more of my Star Wars Doorable reviews.